What's going on, guys? It is me, Lone Vault Wanderer, here after about an hour or so playing the Doom campaign. Doom was recently released in Australia about 2 hours ago. It's currently 2 AM in the morning, and I streamed me playing a bit of the campaign. I've already played a lot of the multiplayer because of the closed and open beta, so I have a good idea of that, and I've already talked about that. So I just wanted to touch on Doom in general and give you my first impressions. First of all, to note that the game runs well. It looks good, the gunplay is fun, it's gory. The thing that I will say, and this is especially after playing the original Doom, it does not feel as fast paced as the original Doom. I can admit that now. I was initially of the opinion that this game felt fast paced. Kind of like, I don't like to draw the Halo comparison, but it did feel relatively fast paced to me. But then I played the original Doom, and I realized how quick you moved in that game, and that kind of bobbing motion, but the way you would just weave and move in and out of rooms really fast, that was fast paced. This is probably normal to fast, so I will say that. But just because it's not like the past Doom in that strict sense doesn't mean it's bad. I'm just making those comparisons. But again, you know, the game looks really good, the graphics are great, it's running really fine even without the latest NVIDIA drivers, which is always good. The weapons are fun, the animations are really varied. There seem to be a lot of different animations. Some of the times when, you know, you would shoot an enemy and they're flashing orange or blue or whatever it is, and then you can execute a fatality. I say fatality, but it's a killing animation. Sometimes they're the same, but a lot of the times they're different, and I think it depends on which body part you're targeting, but it's a lot of fun. The kill animations are just gory and gruesome and so much, you know, fun to look at, especially with the chainsaw. When I first started using that chainsaw, you're literally tearing people in half. It looks absolutely epic. I love that bit. There seems to be some sort of a story underpinning the campaign, which is good. There's just no pointless, you know, killing of enemies, which is something that I was hoping for. I made a video a couple of weeks back, I think, where I said I hope that this campaign has an interesting narrative and interesting story. Now, while it isn't groundbreaking by any means, it still has something, and it could build into something really good. Again, I'm only an hour into it, so I can't really judge at this stage, but I'm just more giving my opinions on what I saw in that quick hour, and mostly it was good. The one thing that I will say as well, and we kind of talked about this on the stream, the game isn't necessarily innovating in a sense. It's not making a lot of changes or groundbreaking innovations that people are going to think, wow, this game is really pushing boundaries and doing something new and different. It does take a lot of aspects from a lot of other games. One example that I remember was the plasma gun from Halo. That initial pistol really felt like the plasma gun from Halo. Also as well, if you played Bulletstorm, the way you would whip people in and kick people, that kind of feels like what happens in Doom when you kick people with the killing animation. But what I will say is that, of course, this game, you know, has a lot of FPS aspects that are similar to other FPSs, and to be honest, a lot of FPSs were inspired by the original Doom. So all games feed off each other, you can't deny that. It does have aspects which are similar to other games, and I think it's kind of trying to find its own identity. With the people in the stream, and at least some of the comments that I've seen, people are constantly drawing comparisons to other games, and I'm going to try my best when I keep playing the campaign moving forward to judge it in and of itself and not to be too critical because it might look similar to another game or incorporate similar aspects to other games. Right now it's fun, it's gory, it's running well, and to be honest, that's all that matters to me. Again, I'll touch on the multiplayer. When I play the multiplayer, it was a lot of fun. I didn't play the original Doom when I played the beta for the multiplayer, and I thought it was fast paced, so those comments might not be as relevant as they are now, but it was still fun, it's still enjoyable. I still don't think that this game deserved the hate that it was getting during the closed beta and open beta stages, but you know, people are entitled to their opinions. But other than that, I'm having a lot of fun, and I look forward to actually playing this game more. I'm probably going to be streaming it this weekend, so I hope you guys can join for that. But it's 2 AM and I'm going to get to bed. I just needed to get this video out. Anyways, guys, that's all from me. Please take care of yourself, and as always, keep fighting the good fight.